Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Huskers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Grove. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Northwestern's offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity, so some challenges coming his way for sure.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the fourth down.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So Nebraska's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game, winner throws, and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Grove. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man, it's Wagner. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Looking for a man. It's Stone. He's got his man. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Porter. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Stone. They go to the wide receiver screen.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. They are on on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come up field and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
He's got the tight end. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Wildcats line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 10 over Michigan. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Trying to set up the screen. Running to Green. Turning it on. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And what a play call. You could feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it. Get it to your running back. Let him do the rest. Chew up some.
A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but looks a dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. At the 30. Stepped out of bounds right at the 17-yard line after the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Great place to start for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's got it on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Dropping back, it's Stone. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rock it. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert 1st downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to pound their way in.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Slams it ahead. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Trying to bully their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Just making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks the way Trev Alberts always did.
Yeah, just finding a guy that can sniff out the quarterback and kind of feel it, have those instincts. You could tell he saw it, went and got it, just like your boy Trev Alberts, Reese.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Stone. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Porter. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Catch in the middle. It's Wagner. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan State is going all in. That offense has more options than they've had in East Lansing in some time. They're up by 17 over Michigan. Just another week in the Big Ten.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. To throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Cornhuskers in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To the air. It's Raiola. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Balls in the deep ball. Finds some room. Touchdown! fan might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Porter. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow. There he goes! Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. That they can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
They'll run the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Going to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Wagner. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back to throw, it's Stone. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the break as Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On target to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Setting up the screen. Looking for the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's key. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. The handoff to Johnson. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husker! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Looking for a huge play. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. To the air, it's Stone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got the first down and still on his feet. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Got his man downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Right back to the well. Open space at the 25. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to slam in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. At this point, the clock is like the 12th man on offense. I assume they'll keep it on the ground here.
I would think so, too, but I also want to get the score.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska! The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Stone. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Porter. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Gonna swing it on second down. That's caught, it's Porter. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw. It's Stone. Rushes on him. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got an open man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Porter. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this.